Really should have made that coffee last. I almost finished my cup. I should probably go make another at some point. Okay, all right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Okay, hello, and welcome, everybody, to tonight's absolutely fantastic, stunning dinosaur action. I don't think I'm going to top last night. If you didn't see it, Mono Green Killer, go back and watch it. Man, it is an absolute stunner. 5 ways. How's it going? Hopefully all is well. If anybody is new by chance, I only do dinos here basically every day I possibly can. Sometimes, it doesn't work out. I fall asleep on the couch, as some of you guys who have been watching for a while know, but that's all right. I would like to do it every day. Eventually, that's the plan. Do a little bit of dino stream action in the morning, maybe midday. That'd be pretty nice. Doing it at different times just so people get the chance to enjoy it. If you're working during the day, or if you're already asleep, usually if you're watching this later on, because you're actually getting some good sleep, maybe better sleep than me. Hopefully you got some good rest. Good morning as well. Whew, okay, still getting caught up. Hey, that's good stuff. And certainly if you're new, there's over 400 live streams, mostly dinos, League of Legends, and that sort of thing. But yeah, wow. Nothing crazy has changed except for the splashing of some interesting things. Cut, how's it going? Yeah, it's gonna go good tonight. Hopefully continuing to take down Mono Green Devotion. That would be lovely stuff. But I thought, because I do so good, it seems, and certainly is continuing to feel like this mixture of stuff really does great against most things. Usually whenever I lose, it's because it does seem to get mana starved, mana screwed, mana flooded. Otherwise, we're dropping big, massive creatures. Ancient Imperiosaur, this. Carnage Tyrant and Tyrranax Rex, of course, the mixture of these can't be countered, often can't be targeted. We already have a pretty good matchup against Control. Azorius Control, white and blue, sweepers, that sort of thing. Anything with counter spells, anything with removal is going to have a hard time. So if we can already be good against that, already be good against Mono Green Devotion, that is 2 very different decks. And then various other things as well. So I can be kind of creative and interesting. Make some interesting choices for the sideboard. Definitely. Of course, Back to Nature, as always, I'm going to keep that in probably forever. Whenever we face 5 color fires of invention, we're going to smoke them. We're going to hose them. And prepare yourselves. The thumbnail art tonight. Whew. That seems like a no-brainer, my goodness. Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider. I bet you never thought I would use this. But I was thinking, what's something that makes what I'm already doing a little bit better with counters, and something that also hurts the opponent. A lot of things the opponent is doing, and various opponents. I want a big creature that is at least 5 power to synergize with Gwenna, tapping, untapping. And Vorinclex, certainly does the trick. When I bring it in, I want to see it as much as possible, so that's why I've gone with 4 copies like an absolute crazy person. I think it's that good. And again, if everything is already good enough, I can do some crazy stuff like 4 copies of this absolute stunner of a legendary creature. 4 and 2 green for a 6/6, that's nothing for this deck. Lovely stuff. And what is something that makes 6 green mana? Very fantastic. Boom, Castle Garenbrig. With that lovely ability that has helped me numerous times in the past to power out Carnage Tyrant. Love it. Fantastic. So Vorinclex lining right up the exact same mana cost as well with Carnage Tyrant there. It's going to be good, but it's a Trample Haste. Beautiful stuff. I haven't played the no ban list in Historic. Yes, I don't think I really want to, just because it would be channel and various other things. A turn 2 win. I mean, it would be interesting. Pretty crazy if you go into it not knowing what it's going to be. Maybe you are a newer player. It is going to feel pretty bad, I must say. Yeah. Oh, crazy stuff. Oh, turn 2 Ulamog. Turn 2 Emrakul. Emra not so cool when you're facing that down on turn 2. But channel, for anybody that doesn't know, 2 green, you can pay 1 life if you would pay mana. So basically, if you have a colorless creature, a colorless spell, if it costs 12, you'd pay 2 green, you'd pay 12 life, you'd make that much colorless mana, and you get the job done. Very, very gross, yes. Oh, 100%. If you do want free wins, you could, do that yourself. It's pretty fun to try. We don't always get to use that absolutely powerful spell, so you might as well try it out, get the job done. But I may be continuing to use Vorinclex. This might not be trying it out tonight. If its ability, if you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, you put twice that much of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead. But what that means, it's not if a creature is already out. If a creature is entering, as it enters also affects it. So what is something that enters with a lot of counters? I just wondering. This doubles it. So any creature I tap to convoke for Ancient Imperiosaur means it's now entering with 4 1/1 counters. Sometimes I do feel a little bit bad tapping maybe some more powerful creatures. I lose out on 5 damage to get 2 counters on this. Yeah, that's kind of rough. But now with it potentially each creature tapping to put 4 counters, I mean, that is just... If I tap 5 creatures, 5, 4, 20. It's a 26-26. Whew! Stunning. So right there. Fantastically lining up. But if an opponent, this is the good thing. We hurt the opponent, we do good stuff for us. If they would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, they put half of that many of each of those kinds of counters. So that also affects... Oh, somebody's stirring a little bit. Let me see. Nope. Gotta turn down the sound. 1 second. Marvel at Vorinclex. Maybe I'll keep it 1 notch. I just want to hear him just in case. But he has his top tooth coming in. It's just barely broken through. So we got the Tylenol. And it's working good. Hopefully he sleeps good. Hopefully I continue to put the opponent asleep. But what Vorinclex does for the opponent, we stop all Sagas. So, Rakdos midrange. What is a pretty decent enchantment that we might face? Boom. There you go. Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider, blanks, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and any other Saga. If we can land Vorinclex and they haven't played Fable, this is literally dead. They will be paying 2 and a red to do nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is going to enter, but because of Vorinclex's ability, 1 counter would be put on this, but it's rounded down, so 0 counters are put on the Saga. That's pretty good if you can completely make all the Fables dead. Of course, the Rakdos midrange player or anybody is probably going to be targeting Vorinclex. Also, maybe why I want to use 4 copies. If I see a second one, though, I can just be nice and aggressive. Planeswalkers, mono green devotion, of course. They got Karn. We'll take a look at his starting Oh, I don't even have a single copy of Karn the Great Creator. We'll get there. There he is. So, Karn the Great Creator enters with half of the counters. Half of 5 rounded down, I believe it. Yeah, it would be 2. Yeah. Enters with 2. If they wanted to do it and search for an artifact, they could. But Karn would be dead when it enters, because it only has 2 loyalty. With Vorinclex, we don't have to worry about Karn happening, any other time. If they wanted to +1, well, that just wouldn't happen because Karn would be dead. If they tried to +1, it just wouldn't go up whatsoever. They're permanently stuck at 2 loyalty, and I think that's pretty decent. If we used our own planeswalkers at some point, our own planeswalkers would enter with double the loyalty. So Vivian Reed is the main one I'm looking at. That would be a stunner of stunners. Vivian Reed would enter with 10 loyalty. We would be able to ultimate the turn she enters. We get an emblem. Creatures we control get +2/+2, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a pretty good package. I'll probably try this down the line, especially if I definitely continue to use Vorinclex. Supercharge, something like that. Who doesn't love to ultimate that first turn? The opponent would probably concede on the spot if that happens. Man, that is that's going to be very, very devastating indeed. Very exciting for sure. And oof, Nezahal, we got to get on to that. This is mostly, trying it out for fun. It's going to do the trick against control. Anything with counter spells, anything casting, lots of non-creature spells. We draw a card whenever the opponent does so. We've got Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, tapping for the 2 blue that is required for Nezahal, but also because it is a dinosaur. We get to bring in a Secluded Courtyard. We throw in a couple Ketria Triomes to also increase the chance of seeing that blue. Is it good enough? We'll see. Maybe I can splash for some legendary creature that only requires that 1 pip. Just in case I don't see Gwenna, I could be stuck with Nezahal in hand. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Risky. A little bit risky, but again, I get the job done often enough with all this stuff. Let's have a little bit of fun. Bring the pain to decks in different ways than I don't always bring the pain to them. And Ghalta and Maverick, we'll get to that. You guys were seeing that. I haven't used it before, of course, in a vampire tribal deck. Sorin, the Blood Lord, the version of Sorin that's 2 and a black, -3. They can put a vampire from their hand onto the battlefield. This Ghalta and Maverick is part vampire, so boom, it enters. Nuts. Yeah, people get it out of their system when it's your whole identity. Gets a little bit old, perhaps. But of course, being an actual dino deck, Gwenna tapping for the 2 white that is required against Mono Green Devotion. Imagine. This would be absolutely devastating. We'd be attacking with Ghalta and Maverick the turn it lands. We could have a Ghalta plus a Ghalta and Maverick, which would be kind of wacky and weird and interesting. Hopefully that happens maybe once tonight. Ooh. Double Ghalta. 2G. Whatever I would call that list, but had to try it. Man, this is good. Okay, let's fire up, get the job done, bring in Vorinclex, make Rakdos mid-range cry a little bit more. Anything with counters, Vorinclex Monstrous Raider against mono white humans, potentially. I would think that's going to be pretty good. They don't put 1/1 counters on any of their creatures. Thalia's Lieutenant, nope. Luminarch Aspirant, nope. Those counters aren't going on. Man. Mono Green Devotion to start again, man. That would be good. Starting off most nights against Mono Green Devotion, taking them down as well. Max damage 9999 though. I have a sneaky suspicion this is not Mono Green Devotion. Could be worse, we'll keep it. We got 4 lands plus Topiary Stomper, getting us to 5 for Xenagos and 6 for Carnage Tyrant with the Castle Garenbrig here. But okay, the Mono Green Devotion once again. They certainly aren't stumbling like the first time we faced them last night. Maybe it's going to be Mono Green all the time. Phew, okay, no Wolfwillow Haven on turn 2, no Kiora. This might be okay. Of course, Mono Green. Oh, okay, well, this is just, there you go. There's a very good chance I could draw Huntmaster or Marauding in the first couple. A Nykthos, though, is going to be rough. Hopefully no Storm the Festival. Tough stuff. Yikes. we might be okay. We got Topiary Stomper, Xenagos, Carnage Tyrant next turn, possibly actually Xenagos. We'll see how many creatures we can get out. If we can supercharge that Ancient Imperiosaur, they're going to get the belligerent Regisaur though, so that is going to be rough. But they have to be super fast, super good. It's going to be scary for them. Just a Cavalier of Thorns. This is very positive indeed. They still don't have Kiora. My goodness. That is very nice. Very, very good. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Kiora, 2 Kioras in the graveyard. I love to see it. Polychronos rough as well. We got to get something big next turn. Carnage Tyrant certainly is going to be that. Oh, they're hitting us. Man, that's painful stuff. Carnage Tyrant? I like Carnage Tyrant. I think that's going to buy us enough time. We've got 3 creatures, bunch of lands. Xenagos next turn at least gets us to 4 creatures. Ancient Imperiosaur could be pretty big. We play Xenagos, we tap all those 4 creatures. Never mind. We're losing all these to Phyrexian, Portal to Phyrexian. Whatchamacallit? They got 9. Okie dokie, okie dokie. That's how it goes. Just so close. I've had some matches you guys saw. They were almost there. The very next turn they would have done the Portal to Phyrexia. We would have lost, but we were just too fast. Just too big. But Vorinclex is happening. Beautiful stuff. And I was wondering, toying with this idea, what would I switch in and out when I do Vorinclex? Tyrranax Rex seemed like the thing. Ghalta? I guess Ghalta. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Alright. We'll leave Ghalta and Mavrin there. Again, we have so much big, powerful stuff. It's kind of nice to see. We'll bring Ghalta and Mavrin in a few times tonight. But so much massive damage, probably not necessary, I would imagine. Ooh, okay, we can work with that. Certainly a lot better than 1 land. You know what, I'm going to send the forest to the bottom. Keep that Castle Garenbrig just in case they have Beseju who endures. I don't want to have 1 Castle Garenbrig and then watch them destroy it, Field of Ruin, that sort of thing. Oh, you gotta be kidding. There, Secluded Courtyard, naming Dinosaur for the source of red for Marauding. Gwenna next turn, Xenagos, Carnage, Ancient Imperiosaur. Oh boy, folks, this is about to get out of control. Oh my. Gwenna's going to be hitting them for a lot. They haven't done a lot. They played Nykthos and nothing. No Kiora. They have no Wolfwillow Haven. Oh, this is not a pretty sight. Of course, Gwenna tapping for the mana for Xenagos, untapping, getting bigger. Xenagos doubling her. Dead. Done like dinner. We'll double Marauding Raptor. We'll make the biggest thing the biggest. Let's do it. Ouch. Look at that. Oh, ooh, smoke them. If you stumble, you die. Decent. They gotta be dead. Oh, they're dead. Look at that. I mean, yeah. Gotcha. You can't stumble whatsoever. Ha, eesh, yikes. Let's double Regisaur Alpha. Let's make sure we get the job done. We were going to get the job done. Wow. Doesn't always happen. We got very fortunate. Well, keep it as is. Again, it seems like maybe I don't need Vorinclex. Yeah, whoa is right. That's definitely not boring. It just happens. It just works. It is definitely a good feeling. The stuff I start out with just gets the job done. And like I said, I can get kind of creative, have fun with the sideboard. Maybe bring in some super specific hate that definitely helps me win in a specific matchup. Let's do that Secluded Courtyard. I already have the source of red for Huntmaster, so we should be good. Shifting next turn. Hopefully Xenagos coming in at some point. Vorinclex would be nice to see. Hopefully no Wolfalo Haven. Oh, absolutely. Gwenna was good previously. I mean, I just didn't continue using her, but she is certainly doing the trick. Doing the job, that's for sure. Do I like shifting an Ancient Imperiosaur? I kind of like shifting because we get to pressure Kiora a little bit. Does it make sense to do so? Well, I don't really want to trade with the old growth troll. They don't have Nykthos yet. Take down their total devotion and a little bit of their ramping. That's fine by me. Right, a reasonable 16 still. That's pretty good. I'm okay. Hopefully they didn't just draw Nykthos Shrine to Nyx. Oh, good, they didn't. Beautiful. That would have been devastating. Okay, let's see. What do we want to get done? Ancient Imperiosaur we can play. I think that's probably the best bet. Now I can go Huntmaster for 2. Reducing Ancient Imperiosaur to a total of 5. Currently it costs 6 with Otepec Huntmaster. I play this. It's going to reduce it with the second one. I need a total of 5, including creatures and lands, which I will have. 2 Huntmasters, 1 Shifting, 2 lands. Boom. There you go. They're going to be staring down this, and 1 hit kill next turn if they don't do something. Ancient Imperiosaur is going to be a 24-24, so that's going to be our best bet now. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. It's like Ancient Imperiosaur was a Ghalta, or is a Ghalta. Attack into that, buddy. They can't. It doesn't make sense. I don't think. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Just good old Xenagos. Get her done, have some fun. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I like that. Actually, nah. 1, 2, 5. Now we'll just make Ancient Imperiosaur big. Hit him with everything. Maximum damage, maximum aggression. I don't care who dies. A big thing blocks a small thing. Boom. They got the life. They're dead. Possibly next turn. We'll see. You never know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not going to do the trick. Still no Nykthos. Ouch. Storm the Festival. The hits have to be pretty good. A Kiora plus a Nykthos. Ooh, that's not it. That is not it whatsoever. Oh boy. Oh boy, that Kiora's already used her ability. They can't untap. They would have to untap 2 lands. I think we got him. We have a total of 24. Oh! Oh! Folks, what is going on? 3 nights in a row, back-to-back nights. First match, mono green, stomping them, curb stomping them. Next night, boom, twice. Third night, first match again. Mono green defeat. It could be a little bit of a streak. It seems to be a pretty good case so far, you got to admit. Once, twice, yeah, but when you get to 4 times, that's good. That's got to be good. You can't argue with those results. My, oh my. Oof. But like I said, we get the job done with the stuff we already have. We don't really need Vorinclex. We don't need Nezahul. Basically, I don't need anything that's in the sideboard, except, of course, for Back to Nature. Let's go look at the sideboard once again. It's so strong to start with. I mean, the possibilities are endless of what I could hate. Vorinclex, that's pretty nice. Nah. Nezahul, we already have a lot of stuff that can't be countered. Ghalta and Mavrin, yeah, it's big, and well, we already have big enough stuff. Oh man, we could take that all out and we could feel good. The potential is endless. I have been thinking of one thing. I want to well, a few things. We'll get into another match here. Spicy stuff. There it is. I can't remember how to type it in. Okay. The Draugr Necromancer. Probably have this in the sideboard, I guess. It's got the ability. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, we exile it with an ice counter on it instead. So this gets around death triggers Kroxa. When it dies, when it enters the battlefield, it has to be sacrificed because it wasn't escaped. Exiles. It's never going to come back, and then we get to cast our own Kroxa because it has that ice counter. Gwenna is able to tap for the black and the red of Kroxa. Boom. Love it. Anything that dies, we get it eventually. We don't have snow permanents. We can cast spells from among cards in exile, our opponent's own with ice counters on them. Spend mana from snow sources as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. But we don't have snow sources. Gwenna, of course, taps for mana of any color for creatures. So I think I would like to try this. Do I need to do it against anything specifically? It could be nice for reanimation strategies. Just taking the opponent's creatures and my own. I mean, it elevates Gwenna to new heights. I would never run out of anything. I would imagine if the opponent has blocked with a few things, Blood Tithe Harvester, Rakdos midrange, we would be able to steal that quite nicely after it sacrifices itself. You name it. Shieldred. If Shieldred blocks, the opponent plays another copy, they're like, yeah, we got him. And then we play Shieldred, the first copy. We get it ourselves with Gwenna. It seems pretty wacky, but I think it would work, specifically because I'm using Gwenna here. There's another thing, though. Is that how you spell it? Yeah, that's how you spell it. If I wanted to bring the pain to anything, if I wanted to give the opponent a Fires of Invention, technically, where they can only cast spells and do stuff on their turn, this is what I would do. I'm thinking I might bring this in, a very easy splash with white, one white. So I could switch the Ketria Triome for Jetmir's Garden, tapping for a red, a green, and a white, plus Gwenna. I think that would be enough. But during our turn, our opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. So if it's against control, control dies. If they don't answer this, if it goes around to their turn and they can't take this out and it comes back around to us, we have free reign. They're not casting the Wandering Emperor, no counter spells, no Settle the Wreckage. Literally, they can do zero. They might be able to cycle a land. Otwara, the Soaring City, potentially could be a thing that bounces this on our turn. But other than that, there's almost nothing they can do to stop the defeat. But again, I'm already pretty good, feeling pretty good against control. It would just be kind of fun to lock them out. Watch them just sit there and die. Man, very, very interesting indeed. To get more Gwenna. I think so. Absolutely, that is a good case. I could bring in some Damping Spheres. But again, if I'm bringing something in, am I hurting what I'm already doing? Is one or two specific things here just absolutely bad in a specific matchup? You always want to ask that question. If I'm taking something out, does it hurt more than I gain. Huntmaster dies easily to Rakdos midrange, maybe, you know? I could switch out one of these play sets, bring in some other stable ramp in place of Huntmaster. We still, well, maybe it could be creature related, land related, so it is stable. That could be quite nice. Just shoring up the Rakdos mid-range matchup, also bringing in the Vorinclex there, turning off Fable of the Mirror Breaker and many Sagas, Boros, Pia tokens, Showdown of the Scalds, for any of you guys that know that enchantment. Well, that's no showdown because, well, it does nothing. They play it. Boom. They paid 2, a white and a red for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Special Chicken. Is it going to be back-to-back Mono Green Devotion? That would be pretty cool. Extra mana that likes dinosaurs. What is that? Can't quite remember. I should be able. Man, how can I not? I should know this. I'm devastated and sad that I don't remember something specific about dinosaurs. It's on the tip of my tongue. This hand, though, it's a little bit rough. 1 mulligan. Okay, it got a little bit better. I think at least 3 lands, Huntmaster. It is going to be a little bit awkward at the moment, right in the middle there. Send Ghalta to the bottom. Potentially Huntmaster could get interrupted. It's going to be rough, especially if it is something control related. But I think mono black, maybe. Certainly Tyrranax Rex is a little bit of a better threat against mono black, if that's the case. Maybe they're going to Thoughtseize or something. No. Ooh, oh, Dimir. Have no fear, Dimir is here. It's been quite some time since we... Hey, there you go. That's all right. I think we'll still get the job done. This might be the match that I bring in Nezahal. Although you can imagine Gwenna might not last too long. She only has to last for just a bit. So we get to use her for that 2 blue. Could be rough. Ketria Triome. We have nothing that Huntmaster is going to power out. Ketria Triome enters tapped anyways. Let's take that turn off. Let's do what we can, and we'll see if Huntmaster goes down to Fatal Push. Oh, never would have guessed. Nuts. But they got to be worried. We got 4 lands. If we get a Castle Garenbrig, it's going to be pretty darn scary stuff. Ooh, I like it. Maybe they tap out for something. They feel safe. We're off of Tyrranax Rex there for... Okay, they're getting rid of Xenagos. Ouch. Well, that's not too bad. We could play a lot of things. Shifting Ceratops would be quite nice. We'd be able to attack with it as well. Give it haste. Hopefully dodge a Go for the Throat. Hopefully dodge Drown in the Lock. It could counter Topiary right now. I guess they probably don't have Drown in the Lock. This looks to be regular Dimir Control, come to think of it. They better have another thing that discards, and they better hope that we don't draw that 7th land. Ooh, okay. No Thoughtseize. No third Thoughtseize. Oh my goodness. We got the 7th land. We turned on Topiary Stomper. We got it for Tyrranax Rex. I could be a Stockyards auctioneer. That's what I was saying. Or one of those European soccer announcers. Goal. This isn't Pokemon. Yeah. I think everyone's doing good. I'm certainly doing pretty good. Taking down Mono Green Devotion. Crushing, potentially, Dimir Control. Ooh. Don't you just love that, JDX? I know you specifically love Thoughtseize. The opponent has thrown 2 Thoughtseizes and 2 Fatal Pushes at me, and they may be all dead. They're dead. All right, stick it to them.
Because that's why.
I don't know that line from the Fairly Odd Parents. I do know the show, but I don't know that line. I'd definitely be up for it. I do want to practice my voiceover work. Do some more voiceovers, do my own interpretation of specific quotes from shows, memes, that sort of thing. If you guys have any suggestions for a famous meme of a person saying something, but you want to see me say it, leave a comment right now in the chat, or if you're watching later on, leave a comment in the video. Man, that would, yeah, there's a lot of potential good ones. I'd be up for just about anything. Yeah, sound, 100%. I still, I'm basically a master right now, definitely. Yeah, 100%. I'm just legit, leet, as they say. Yeah. Nezahul? I won't bother with Nezahul. The transcript, okay, yes. Narration, well, 100%. I'm up for all kinds of stuff. Narration-wise, this hand looks like, well, I don't have to mulligan, and that is a good thing. Do that Thoughtseize. Maybe losing Topiary Stomper because they have a Fatal Push for Marauding. I can see that happening. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Ready and waiting. Any line you want me to say? Well, as long as it's PG, of course. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's very easy, pretty straightforward for me to record anything. I can turn it around fast. You send me some text. I can make, that's not nice. Goodness, I hope I crush them. Again, back-to-back Thoughtseize is not fun. We will get there, though. We got 5 lands. We will get to Carnage Tyrant if they don't do anything. It's happening on turn 5. Ooh. Oh, yes. Why did I not realize that? Thunderherd Migration, yes, absolutely. It was very reasonable to take out Ghalta and Maverin, switch it with Thunderherd Migration, switch Huntmaster and Thunderherd for game 2 if we're facing off against Rakdos midrange. That would be good, I think. PG, yes, PG. Oh, all right. Yes, you handle the profanity. You can say whatever you want, but I'll say, friendlier stuff. It's a nice contrast, and of course, you don't want to limit yourself. Creative expression and all. It's just words. You can appreciate it even if you may not say that exact stuff. Who do I want to discard? Ancient Imperiosaur. Definitely. Oh boy. They're going to make me discard one more thing. Is it going to be Tyrranax Rex? Well, maybe. We'll see if they have a Thoughtseize. Hopefully. Oh boy. You know what? I'm going to get rid of Castle Garenbrig. I get to Carnage Tyrant, and there could be a good chance that I also get another land eventually. Oh, okay. There we go. Get her done. They're going to make me sacrifice Carnage Tyrant with Liliana or Shieldred's Edict. One of those things. That's fine. That's how it has to be. We couldn't play anything else. What are they going to do? Rhoda. Interesting. Huh. Cross your fingers there's no Shieldred's Edict. I'm certainly crossing my fingers. Big time. Come to think of it, the 4th copy of Tyrranax Rex would be better in the sideboard. If I face off against control, I switch the 1 copy of Ghalta or the 2 copies. Something like that. Yeah, let's try that. No Shieldred's Edict. Good. Good. Hopefully they don't have another Liliana of the Veil. Crossing my fingers. Paper track, huh? The mixing, the mastering, I imagine it takes a long time to master. And it takes a long time to put something out. You could constantly tweak it. Always trying to perfect it. Always finding something. Yeah. I don't envy you, but of course it is going to be a good skill to learn. It's hard. It's hard. Do you get to that point? When do you get to the point where you hire outside help to, spruce it up, elevate it, get it out to the masses a little bit faster? Gwenna. Well, I might as well play her. She's a creature, a thing. I can do something. Do I want to take out Narset? I don't care too much about that. We'll hit them with Tyrranax Rex and hope they don't have another Shieldred. Ouch. That's okay. You know what? I'll keep that forest there just in case they play Gaia Reach Sanitarium. Paying 2, tapping it. Both of us draw a card. Both of us have to discard a card. So if I keep the forest, I could use that as a thing to discard if I happen to draw something nice that I wouldn't want to have gotten rid. Oh, not that. Not that. Okay, so they do have a second copy. Painful stuff. But they're mostly tapped out. We have to take out Narset immediately. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into library, then draws 7 cards. If we have nothing in our hand, it's not the worst thing in the world. As long as you keep tweaking. Making things better, JDX. You get there. It's kind of like how I started off. A little bit. It wasn't very good, but I knew I wanted to get started. And it just kept getting 1% better, as they say. Going a wee bit downhill. Where's the big payoffs? We have only seen one. Well, Tyrranax Rex, Carnage Tyrant, and Ancient Imperiosaur. Okay, that's pretty good. Certainly is a nice mixture. Hopefully no more lands at this point. Oh, 100%. The compression of it. Oh, it is. It does change things when you re-listen, re-watch. Now, well, that's a little bit painful. Oh yeah, I forgot about that interaction. Yeah, man, up to 27. If we get another Tyrranax Rex, though, that could be pretty good. Very, very painful. They got a bunch of cards. We got Marauding Raptor as well. I like that. We're going to make Topiary Stomper super big. Either Shieldred trades with it, or Narset goes down. Do I want to do that? I don't know. We could make... no, we'll keep Gwenna there, just in case. Nah, I'll just hit him for 8. We'll see what happens. Man, that is beautiful stuff. Imagine, it's wearing many hats. JDX music production, doing all these different jobs. A little bit like YouTube. Edit, do the thumbnails, put in the music, be the face of it. You're wearing a lot of hats. Both of us are wearing a lot of hats. Yeah. All right, good stuff. Yeah, email that to me. I'll get around to it. If it seems like I forgot, just, put a comment some night. We'll get her done. Although they have locked us out, sadly. Gaia Reach Sanitarium, Narset. I should have gone towards Narset, come to think of it. Yeah, that's going to be it. We can't win. It is literally impossible. The card we draw for the turn, they put a stop before it goes to our first main phase. And then they do Gyreach Sanitarium. We can't draw the card from Gyreach Sanitarium with Narset because we've already drawn one card. We can't draw more than one. So we literally have to discard every card we draw for the turn at 100%. Lights out on our chances. Now Vorinclex though. Vorinclex is interesting. Oh, okay. I don't know that meme. I'm the manager. Maybe I do. I would imagine I know that. Okay. Well. Hopefully we can continue to get the job done. I won't make any changes, but yeah, that is rough. Absolutely. It's good to highlight people. That's what I look forward to, you know, as I get bigger. Bring other people with me. You know, when I get to 100,000, 1 million, maybe. You never know. Of course, I'm never going to be stopping this. I'll bring you along, JDX. Anybody else? Hopefully you guys are still sticking with me. You're along for the ride because it's going to be a pretty thrilling one. Official Mixmaster JDX. Ooh. The darn Thoughtseize, turn 1. Never really seen that before in my life. Thought Size. It's just a bad card again, like I say. The opponent losing 2 HP points. Man, who would do that in their right mind? Yes. I think you sent me some Rifty beats. Pretty sure a while ago, if I remember correctly. Oh my goodness, double thoughts. Painful. They probably have a Fatal Push. They want to get rid of the Marauding with Thoughtseize plus Fatal Push, the one I have out already. Ooh, okay. Well, it looks like we will get there. Fortunately, they have no Fatal Push. That Marauding would have probably gone down. Might have to sacrifice it to Ketria Triome. Coming in hot. This is good. This is very good. They have to take out Marauding this turn. They probably can, I imagine. Oh, they got nothing. They may have counter spells, but they know they're about to be facing this lovely creature. Oh, yeah, no. Well, you know, my daughter will have maybe grown up by then, but yeah, 100% your first arena live show sold out a year in advance, something like that. You never know. Oh, but the 3s. Oh, man. That's no fun. 3 Thoughtseizes. I better curb stomp them. Crush them. Yeah, certainly if Shieldred attacked, they would be dead. Oh, Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, good stuff. If they have removal or counter spell, we'll get them. That's alright by me. I'll attack with Marauding just because if they blocked Marauding, you know, I would get... Oh! Well, thank you very much. I love that because now it lets me do this. Beautiful. Fabulous. Hey, you don't have to be official to start. You just have to start. You got to keep going. And you'll get there. You get the job done. Let's do it. Just keep hitting them. Hit them hard. Shieldred probably wants to trade with Carnage Tyrant now, so Huntmaster should connect on through. Maximize that damage. Ooh, down to 2. We'll keep that mount in hand. I guess I don't have to because they are at 2, so they're not going to Thoughtseize and kill themselves. Okay, very... just in case they want to make me pay a bunch of extra, we'll do this. Oh, is Huntmaster... Fatal push on Huntmaster, perhaps. Oh, power word kill. Well, Huntmaster taking him down to one. What is it going to be? Oh, boy. Oh, my. Did they just lose to an Otepec Huntmaster to hold? Strap yourselves in, folks. Oh, is this it? Do they make me sacrifice it? Do they die? Oh, okay. Whew. Man, that was intense. Time for the Fourth Thoughtseize Grand Finale. Yes, 100%. Man, now we're top decking lands. Sadly. Oh, man, this is a stunner. You got to admit, if they didn't have 3 Thoughtseizes, maybe it would have gone a little bit better. We could top deck just about anything. Shifting would be good. Tyrranax Rex, we got enough. Carnage Tyrant, Regisaur Alpha. If they attack with that Chrome Host Seed Shark, but they will be flipping that thingamajig that they incubated. Sadly, Shifting would get the job done. That's not Shifting Ceratops. Where are you at? We got one more turn. Oh boy. Man, that is rough. 21 lands as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100% that vintage feel certainly is quite interesting. But yeah, Liliana of the Veil is going to make us sacrifice Ancient Imperiosaur. Sadly, man, took him right to the edge. A wee bit unfortunate. Again, 21 lands. Yeah, you see, it still happens. You still get the flood. I had a good time though. Absolutely with that. I guess it really has to... yeah, you really have to make it work with that crackling effect. Maybe you just do it to start the intro, the hook, whatever, has that little bit, set the tone or the mood, and then you make it feel like a old-timey sort of song. And then you drop some new age beats or spit some sick verse. Whatever the kids call it nowadays. Spit some fire. Yeah, get her done. Have some fun. Okay, I like that. Looks a little bit better. More lands. We do get to Shifting Ceratops eventually. Mono, red, aggro, burn, whatever. Okay. We don't have Topiary Stomper, sadly. We can't keep mulliganing forever, of course, but that was somewhat reasonable-ish. Maybe not fast enough against this particular deck. Maybe with the chorus, the hook looping back, something like that. They use the sort of VHS rewind sound effect. Then you got the hook back and forth. I think it could be good. Maybe used once. Although I imagine you'd probably want to use it each time just to have the parts. Ooh, you see the chorus, hook, and everything is the same. And what are we drawing? Well, you know what? Maybe Shifting Ceratops is going to save us. I mean, it would trade with Viashino Pyromancer. Shifting going down maybe to Obliterating Bolts. Going down to whoever I block. Bone Crusher Giants. That double stomp. Oof, double stomp. Double whammy. Double painful loss. Ugh. I kind of like that. Kanye West has used that a little bit, I believe, in his Love Lockdown. That's my all-time, one of my favorite songs by him. I think I mentioned it before. But for certain songs, it's a pretty cool effect, I must say. Nothing is, super cheap, which could be the good thing to do to help out against this specific matchup, because aggro certainly is pretty painful. I'm certainly not super duper fast. I can do some fast things, but shoring up that matchup, you know, having something nice and cheap, taking out Tyrranax Rex and Ghalta, bringing in a playset of some other dino at 4, at 3. Ripjaw Raptor, of course, would be the fantastic option against this particular type of deck. Excuse me, that would help out. So if anything, tonight, of course, is the theme of, well, I don't need this stuff in the sideboard, but it is spicy, interesting, it's cool to look at. Oh, that's not going to do it. Alright, yeah. Maybe I should make my own songs too. Do those ping pong effects. Overdo it. Just to be funny. I imagine these things will probably go down. We might be held off of Shifting Ceratops because they use removal on this, removal on this. We may just get to Topiary Stomper. If I felt safe, they wouldn't have removal. I might have kept Shifting Ceratops, but it's going to be rough, to say the least. Live, Huntmaster, you can do it, good buddy. Guaranteed to die. Half their deck probably kills Huntmaster, I would imagine. Nuts. Oof, where's that third land? I don't need another Tyrranax Rex. Painful. That is a bar. That is a bar. I like it. Play with fire is fire. Looks like they might be doubling up on removal to take Marauding Raptor out. Ooh, they are. We'll see if we draw a third land next turn. It is rough. I don't see us making a whole lot happen if we don't draw that third land. Okay, we'll wait. Maybe another turn or two. Ouch. Nope, that's not happening. Bringing a sweeper. Of course, JDX, Brotherhood's End. I hear Brotherhood's End is a fairly decent spell that puts in a lot of work, and that'd be good. Maybe the sideboard tonight certainly is a little bit too wacky. That's okay. I'm going to try out all kinds of things. That's how I've gotten to this point. Feeling pretty good with the stuff I start out with. Not always. You can't win them all. You'll never win them all. Even if you're up against a fantastic matchup, a favorable matchup for you, you may still just lose. And certainly a second land would have made this an instant keep. If I was on the draw, I would risk it. 2 chances to see the second land. Oh boy, 1 again. Oh, ouch, ouch. 2 hands with no lands. Okay. No. Let's just pack that one in. Yes, usually the one that plays with fire gets burnt, 100%. What's going on? What's going on is I didn't draw a whole lot of lands. It was painful. First hand was 1 land, second hand 1 land, third hand no lands, fourth hand no lands, and I was going first. I wanted to try for something good, and it just didn't happen. Or maybe a mulligan 5. Oh, okay, hey, there we go. Absolutely perfect. It's still good to use it. It's still also funny to use it when I forgot to use it. everything's funny. If there's a funny moment, use it. Whether it's right then or, you know, afterwards. It's laughing at itself, not being used. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I should. Orzhov Vampires, black and white. Very interesting stuff. I think it's got to be Topiary Stomper, 100%. Let's get to 4. Let's unlock the potential of Regisaur Alpha next turn. Get 2 bodies in the face of this painful stuff. If they wanted to double block, they won't. That would be stunning though. Taking out that Lord, the Legion Lieutenant. Imagine they don't have too much removal. Mostly, oh, the double Legion Lieutenant is going to be rough. Any other vampire other than them is currently getting +2/+2. Ooh. Ouch. You adore memes. Wow, that's good. That's good. Sometimes, you know, I just forget. That's how it goes. No fatal push on Marauding. You can do it. Thoughtseize, huh? I never thought I would see this again. I don't know that Beetlejuice one. I never watched Beetlejuice. I think my parents felt it was pretty crude. It certainly seems pretty crude. When it came out, I was fairly young. Yeah, they got a hard choice here. I mean, I'm going to be playing something. Oh, well, I'm going to be certainly playing something. Ancient Imperiosaur, I can do that. Or I can make it super big. What do I want to do? It would either be just Shifting, just Topiary, or, yeah, we're going to Ancient Imperiosaur. Make it a 10/10. That's good enough for me. Maximize all the lands, all the creatures. Make use of that Topiary Stomper. I don't imagine they have any removal that can jump through the hoop of Ward 2 at the moment. Oh, okay. I will have to look at that. Maybe send me the link in the Discord or something to that. You're not removing it. At most, their removal is going to cost 2. They won't be able to pay the Ward 2. So Ancient Imperiosaur is going to stick around. They're probably not going to target anything. We've got Ghalta and Mavrin coming in hot with Sorin Imperious Bloodlord. I hope that's not the case. That probably is going to spell our doom. Okay. Well, we'll take 4 from that thing. Fine by me. Now we got options. Topiary Stomper, definitely. Let's hope we get another Ancient Imperiosaur. That would be lovely stuff. At least being at 5. We can play Carnage Tyrant, which is pretty great. Ancient Imperiosaur would just simply take it out if one of the Legion Lieutenants blocks. I'm going to pressure him for 4. See if one of the Legion Lieutenants wants to trade with it. Excuse me. Oh, if they do trade with it, that does mean, again, Huntmaster comes down with the 2 lands that I have. That'd also be nice. I do 4 damage, or I trade with one of the things, or I open up Huntmaster. Taking out Snorin Imperious Bloodlord is pretty good. Hopefully they don't have another copy, though. If we get Xenagos, double Ancient Imperiosaur, that's pretty lovely stuff. Oh wait, we're just dead. Oh, awkward. Man, I should have done the math. Oops. That's how she goes. You can't win them all, and sometimes you, it's been a while since I've done that. Yeah. Maybe I should up it to 4 Xenagoses. I think I might do that. There are so many times that I want to see it. so many times that it would be good. And I don't see it, I think, often enough having 3 copies. Make everything bigger, get double of whatever is the biggest thing, which is always lovely. 4 Xenagos. Crazy. Mono Green Devotion now. AJ Shrimp. Mono Red Goblins, maybe with this Squee avatar. No, that's rough. One mulligan. Oh, gross. Maybe tonight is also the theme of Mana Screw. Okay, good. It only took twice. It's alright by me. Yeah, I like the looks of that. I'll take it. Maybe at the very least we get Gwenna. We're seeing Yorion, so that does bode well. It could be just enchantments. Enchantment, enter the battlefield, affects stuff. Oh, 5-color fires. You know what? Actually, hopefully they don't exile Marauding with Leyline Binding. They have a source of white with Jetmir's Garden there. Oh, it's Elementals. Well, I think they may just be dead. If they don't take... Oh, I got it. I get to do it. Okay. Oh, this is exciting stuff, folks. They don't have removal for either. They're dead, effectively. We get to go Carnage plus Ghalta on turn 4. Oh, no sweeper. No sweeper. Oh, we got him. Oh, also this meme. JDX. Anybody else? I'm prepared. Just let that zoom in. Ooh, they don't know what's coming. All right. Bing, bang, boom. Carnage Tyrant. Ghalta. Xenagos would be nice this turn, but that can't happen. Unfortunately, we got... Ooh, an instant concede, a scoop. What's it going to be? Maximum aggression. Let's do it. Get her done. Have some fun. I don't think they can beat... Oh, there we go. I guess they just die. Now we know what it is. I was pretty happy to showcase that. That's pretty legit. If you don't kill these things, that can happen. It doesn't happen all the time, certainly. It's not the most common thing in the world, but when it does happen, decent. Ghalta was free because Gwenna untapped. Carnage Tyrant. They choose death. Cut. They certainly chose death. Will they want to continue? Is that... How soul crushing is it? Are they on tilt? Are they tilted? We're about to find out. Do I like Vorinclex? Do elementals have stuff that puts counters on stuff? I don't think so. Not a whole lot. We'll keep it like that. Again, kind of like last night, I'm not really dipping into the sideboard much. Just pretty good. I'm excited to, move some things around, shore up the aggro matchup, and I think after I do that, we got a beeline. Straight to Mythic. Nothing's exactly straight, usually. Sometimes people get lucky, they go on a 25 match win streak. They're like, ooh, this deck is the best. It's got a 95% win rate. That's an outlier. A big outlier. You know what, I'm going to keep that. It's a lot of lands, 5, absolutely. But it certainly could be a lot worse. And I know what the opponent is doing. We do have a chance to make something happen. We do have Carnage Tyrant. We have Tyrranax Rex at some point. Double Arboreal Grazer. Huh. They're just dropping a bunch of land. Oh, there's the Gwenna. That's why you want 4 copies of something that elevates everything else in the deck. 100% that Omnath is coming in. Oh yeah, it does put counters on. Was it M20? There was an Omnath in M20 and M21? I think. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about, the Temur one. Whenever an elemental enters the battlefield, you put a counter on another elemental, I think. Okay, well, with Gwenna it is. Carnage Tyrant plus Huntmaster next turn. We have a total of 6. That's pretty good. It could be Carnage Tyrant and Huntmaster or Shifting and Huntmaster. Both of these things have at least a power of 5, so Gwenna will untap. We're only left with 2, so Huntmaster will be the thing that follows up. Fortunately, they haven't done a whole lot. We'll take the 2 from Voice of Resurgence. When it dies, they make a token that's power and toughness are equal to the creatures they control, so that doesn't, that's not good. We don't want to do that, basically. We'll just build up a big board and hurt them. Bring the pain. Ooh! Take another 4 this turn from both Voice of Resurgences. They'll get a lot of triggers off of Risen Reef there, unfortunately. A bunch of lands. That's okay. A Zendikar Rising, yes, yes. Locus of Mana. Whew. The painful 4-color thing that took down a lot of people, brought a lot of pain to a lot of people. However, this is getting pretty gross. I mean, who doesn't love Shifting Ceratops for free with that cost reduction? Cost 2 green, Gwenna tap for 2. Beautiful. Give everything haste. Is that enough damage to just attack? Might as well. Smack them, smoke them. We're going to be taking out a lot of creatures. The Grazers, the Risen Reef. So the Voice of Resurgence, the token that it makes probably won't be super duper big. Oh, double blocking Marauding Raptor. Interesting. Okay. That might be alright. Lovely. Shifting Ceratops getting through a little bit more damage. Certainly would be nice if Marauding Raptor had trample. We'd get through a total of 4 there. Maximum aggression though. Ooh, down to 8. Hey, there we go. We took out quite a few creatures. The Voice of Resurgences are only sitting as 4/4s at the moment. That's alright. I think it was valuable enough. We'll see though. Certainly had to do something at some point. Didn't want to enter into a staring contest, especially with this deck. The potential of lots of mana. Omnath, Locus of Mana, like you mentioned. Dropping a... Ooh, another... 14? Oh, they had lethal. Oh, phew. Phew. I'm glad I dodged that. That was good. Lucky, lucky. So the 2 tokens were 7. 14. Omnath is 4. 18. Exactly what I had. I was completely tapped out. I love it when that happens. Of course, I can't attack now, unfortunately. But it does seem like we will live. We're into that staring contest, hopefully getting Ancient Imperiosaur plus Xenagos at some point. Omnath, Locus of Rage. Okay, that's the one you were mentioning. Ugh, painful. 2 8/8s. Scary. I don't know if we're going to be able to bust through, unfortunately, especially if we draw another land. That is rough stuff. Two 10/10s. Ouch. Ugh, I don't exactly need another Huntmaster. Of course, it's very nice. You know, those tokens, the 10/10s at the moment, they don't have trample, so Huntmaster can be a pretty reasonable chump blocker. I don't have any kind of sweeper, which, you know, hey, this is a good case to have a sweeper. Maybe a one-sided sweeper, something like that. I guess it probably is good game. Oh, yeah, those tokens. Those tokens are... Okay. Ouch. That does the trick. Ghalta and Mavrin, of course, they're not interacting a whole lot. I kind of would like to do that. Don't really need Tyrranax Rex. Let's trim it. Let's do it. Tyrranax Rex and a Carnage Tyrant. Bringing all 4 copies. Go big, go home, maybe get the double Ghalta, the double whammy, the double win. Okay. Whew. Kind of like Mono Green Devotion. They don't interact much early. Elementals, not so much. Both of us get to do our own thing, and we see who's faster, who's more explosive, and that hand is going to be turn 3 Gwenna, turn 4 Xenagos, turn 5 Ghalta and Mavrin, 24-24 attacking, making a 24-24 token. Whew, whew, ouch. Just quit Modern because of that deck. Oh, it is worse with Nissa, the one printed in March of the Machine Aftermath. I've heard very good, very bad things about that. Elevating 4-color elementals. Yeah. %. Feels bad, that's all you have to do, and then you win. No creativity, I guess you could say. Oh my goodness, they better have removal. They probably don't have too much. Cross your fingers. Maybe they said hello because they're okay. That's all right. Oh, 100%. Modern. Oh, and we got to land. Okay. Oh. All right. Go big, go home. Yeah, it's got to be Xenagos. They're basically dead. Next turn, they're dead. They're dead. Maybe I'm going to keep in Ghalta and Mavrin. Oh boy. If they don't do something big this turn, they die. Cut! I'm going to get revenge on you. Revenge for you. You hate this deck in Modern. I'm going to stomp them so hard it's going to send them back to the Elemental Age. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Folks, this is going to be the most disgusting turn you have possibly ever seen. Oh, okay. What do I want to do? Well, that's what I'm doing. Oh boy. Holy cow. That's good. I guess it's not a 24-24 token, but yikes. Ouch. Smoked him. Just for you, Cut. Just for you. Maximum revenge. They certainly chose death there. That's pretty good. I guess I must have a good chance if I do face anything that doesn't interact much. It's a very good deck. Mono green. Very good. But maybe the fact that I do stuff bigger and better, and if I'm not interrupted, I'm going to run right through the opponent. Yes, it certainly was a good punch, and come to think of it, Ghalta and Mavrin is, well, I guess it is 2 devotion. The white doesn't matter for Xenagos, but we got right to 7. We were hitting them for 36, 40 damage right there. I'll take it. Man, that is a beautiful sight. Ghalta and Mavrin was reduced to 5. Gwenna untapped when she paid the mana for it, so 5 for a 24-24 trample haste. That's like getting into the range of World Spineworm. 15-15, Xenagos doubling it to a 30-30. Of course, that deck doesn't often get to attack with the Xenagos itself. So right here we had 24, 6 to 30 damage, equaling World Spineworm, plus all the other creatures. Of course, that's its entire identity. 2 creatures, you get them down, you make a 30-30. Maybe I have enough total power that I could trade with the 30-30 World Spineworm if they haven't gotten it too fast. That would be pretty good as well. Maybe I do Xenagos better than that deck. Would be pretty cool to face it. Take them down with my Xenagos while they're left feeling pretty bad. Dark Wolf. Ooh. This is going to be Esper Legends. I'm taking a guess. We do see Yorion, but Rafine, Scheming Seer, whatchamacallit. Yeah. Could I risk this? Certainly. 2 chances to see a source of red for Huntmaster and Marauding. Is it too risky? One mulligan. Oh, it got worse. I should have kept it. Should have kept it. Okay, well, that's got to be the keep. A little bit sad. That's how it goes. At least I have 2 lands. I should be getting to Topiary Stomper. Yes, Esper Legends. Yeah, that's it. Rona coming down right here. Or they have a counter spell. They were ready to kill or counter whatever I play, but I can't play anything. Oof, enchant. Oh, Esper Doom Foretold. Maybe. Yeah, that could be it. Back to Nature should be pretty good, helping us out in this matchup if it is just a bunch of enchantments. Yeah, we got to get the 3rd land at some point here. Huh. Maybe I smoked the Elementals player so hard that the algorithm has to hand me, some pain as well. Even things out, you could say. Alright. Well, we got to the 3rd land. Will they have removal for Gwenna? Probably. Should I go Topiary instead to get a source of red? Let's do that. Let's see what Topiary Stomper draws out. Pretty crazy to have 3 of my 5 forests so early on. A very fringe case. Tokasia as well. That's not great. Whenever one or more creatures with mana value 3 or less enter the battlefield under your control, they draw a card. That's going to help them out. Nice to have Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia plus Huntmaster this turn. Let's hope they don't have counter spells or killing spells. Maybe they do for Huntmaster, but for the most part, it is just going to be enchantments. Oh boy, as long as Gwenna sticks around, we may get Tyrranax Rex. Another Omen of the Sea. Hopefully they don't have a sweeper. I'm crossing my fingers that doesn't happen. Man, I think there's a good chance. Some of these things are going to live. Oh boy, here goes nothing. It's now or never. Shark Typhoon. Whew. Okay, we got to make something happen quick. That's a lot of flying damage, a lot of lifelink, unfortunately. Oh boy, okay, this could be big. Seven. They have 9 damage next turn. They can't quite kill us. Oh, what am I thinking? Shifting Ceratops, of course, fully reduced. We'll get that out of the way. We'll get Tyrranax Rex. Doesn't make sense to do that. Yeah, we do that. Gwenna untaps, lovely stuff. Ancient Imperiosaur tapping Shifting, Marauding, Gwenna, Topiary. And the land for the 5th one. Huntmaster giving Ancient Imperiosaur yeah, that's what I want to do. Huntmaster giving Ancient Imperiosaur haste. Maximum damage, maximum aggression. That's our best bet. 20. Something has to block. Oh! Oh! Beautiful. Ouch. Well, I guess something didn't have to. They still would have lived. Wow. I don't know. Pick up some copies of Gwenna after that. Let's hope they don't have a sweeper. Yeah, Gwenna seems pretty good. Decent. Could be better. No. But they certainly could do something painful. Make a bunch of sharks. They still can't kill us this turn with the creatures that they have. I think we have so much trampled damage we might just get the job done. Oh, very good, very good. I do like to hear that cut. A very good case for it. Multiple times, it just gets you there where nothing else would. There are a couple other things that ramp, but the fact that Gwenna can just untap, you can chain all those bodies like I just did. Perfect. Tons of damage. They have 4 mana left. I don't think they can do much. They have lots of lifelink. They could save themselves. I think I have enough to get the job done, especially if I draw Ghalta, another Ancient Imperiosaur. That would probably do it. Xenagos. Oh, let's hope for a Xenagos. 3 copies, a reasonable chance to see it. Invasion of Dominaria, though. What does it do when they flip it? Oh, it's just an angel. Okay, that... I don't care about that. Ooh, okay, okay. Maximum aggression it is. That's what it's got to be. They have to block with so much. I think we should still be safe. Shifting is going to continue on through with a little bit of damage due to the eventual trample, which is pretty nice, if only one creature is blocking it. I'm not going to bother doing the math because I have to do this. Otherwise, I would die next turn to all the flying damage. This is what has to happen. Huntmaster can't block anyways. Throw absolutely everything at them. Oh boy. Being hit with 22, but they're gaining 6. Oh, Archon of Sons of Grace blocking Marauding Raptor. Interesting. Good, good, good. Oh, they're taking out Tyrranax Rex. Total of 6 power and tough, or 8 power and toughness lining up with Tyrranax Rex's 8/8 body. Hey, that's alright. Back to 5. We didn't lose a whole lot. And they still won't kill us. They only have the Archon. It feels pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking our chances. If I can take them down without using Back to Nature, that is going to be an absolutely devastating surprise in Game 2. It's always nice. Game 1, I do my thing, take them down, and then I have some specific hate waiting in the sideboard to just get them. Maybe I don't in Game 2, maybe I don't see it, but then Game 3, it is still a surprise, which is pretty nice. Maybe they have a sweeper, something. Spirited Companion, oh, that's pretty good. Drawing some stuff. Making a thing. That life gain, though, is very, very pesky. Let's hope for a Xenagos. Either a land or Xenagos. It would be nice to get to 7 for Topiary Stomper. It could be Xenagos, Tyrranax Rex, Carnage Tyrant, Ancient Imperiosaur, Ghalta, another Shifting, another land, another Topiary to get to 7 for both Topiaries. I'm pretty much happy to draw anything, most of anything. Probably half the deck at the moment. I'd be happy to draw, so there's a pretty good chance. I think we're going to get something. Yeah, I guess basically any card in the deck. A land or a creature. Now what enchantment do they have in their hand that they might flash? They have to discard something actually. Oh, Temper. Oh, there we go. We got a good thing. We got 2 bodies. They probably don't have counter spells again. Mostly enchantment stuff. Is that enough to do it? Well, we're about to find out. We have to keep up that aggression or else we will die to flying stuff. Leyline binding, flashing it in, making a big shark, a big flying shark. Wandering Emperor, pretty good. They have enough to pay the Ward 2 for Ancient Imperiosaur, so that's kind of rough. We still got a lot of damage. The shark can't block Shifting Ceratops, which is certainly pretty nice. It is unfortunate though. The game has gone on a little bit too long, so they have enough mana to do that. Rough. They still probably have to block with a fair bit of creatures. I think we still should be safe next turn. They won't have enough to take us out. Okay. Too bad I can't give Trample to Gwenna. That certainly would be nice. We're still alive. We're still alive. Man, this is... I'll just keep throwing my creatures at them. But they have a lot of stuff. Oh boy, that's not great. That's not great. We need a Hail Mary. Something good. Can't keep losing creatures. Man, back to nature. That would have smoked them. Taking out the Shark Typhoon, they would have drawn a lot less with Takasia's Welcome, the No Omen of the Seas. Man, we will. Ooh, beautiful. Yeah, it's going to be good. Next game. I don't think they can afford to attack with it. Oh, that's also good. Okay, something big. Something bad. Let's do it. That's got to be it. That's probably it, unfortunately. Oh. They are attacking. Interesting. There's not a whole lot we can draw to win, to live. Ooh, that is nice. Is that enough to get the job done? 17 trample damage. Well, we're going to try. It's a honest effort. A valiant effort. Probably not enough, but hey. I don't feel like doing the math. I might as well throw that stuff at him. Yeah, those sharks can't block shifting. This is a tough pickle for them. Maybe that's going to save us. Ooh. All right. That's how she goes. Do as much as I can. Alrighty. Good stuff. That was a slugfest. It's been a long time since I've done that. However, do I want Vorinclex? Actually, I kind of want Nezahal, Primal Tide. That would be lovely stuff. They're casting certainly a lot of non-creature things. If we can land the Nezahal, we'll draw a bunch. I want to try it out at least once tonight. Of course, Ancient Imperiosaur? Maybe. What do I want to trim? Xenagos? No. You know what? I'll trim Ancient Imperiosaur. Very nice, certainly, I must say. But I think he could go down. Especially because they could maybe interrupt some of the early stuff with their enchantments. Temporary lockdown certainly is going to be painful if they hit Marauding Raptor, Otepec Huntmaster, and that sort of thing. 3 more. One Ghalta. One Xenagos, yeah. We're going to get a lot of card draw with Nezahal. One Nezahal. Okay, 3 copies. We got it. This is interesting. We got that back to nature. Back in contention to win this match. They got to be at least a little bit scared. They just held on by a sliver. Whew. Hopefully seeing back to nature in the first hand. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, don't even need to think about it. Snap. Boom. It can't get better than that. We have all the perfect early stuff. Turn 2, Huntmaster. Turn 3, Marauding Raptor for 1. Gwenna for 2. Now we just have to draw something big, something nasty, and something painful. Oh, this is what you want. Oh, they're going to deal with Huntmaster, I think. Okay. All right. Enchantment related, it's not too bad. We get it back with Back to Nature eventually. They must have something. Make us sacrifice Huntmaster with Trial of whatchamacallit. They exiled. And another Back to Nature. Okay, well, we're going to go with Gwenna just in case we draw something big next turn. Certainly whatever I played would draw out some sort of answer if they had it. Oh, they don't. This is not good. This is not good indeed. We'll tap Gwenna for Marauding Raptor. I want to maintain at least 2 for Back to Nature. We'll take out this Restoration of Aganjo this turn. And whatever other enchantment they play. And then Regisaur Alpha next turn. Making a very big Marauding Raptor, I hope. Memory Deluge. Oh my goodness, that is not going to do it. So we get to be a little bit... I don't need to use Back to Nature. Never mind. Gwenna would tap for 2 plus 2 lands. At the very least, I still would be left with a Back to Nature. Let's wait for... Oh, okay. Never mind. Are they almost dead? Basically. Ooh. Pretty much. Yeah, okay. I'll do that instead. The opponent is basically dead. They have to have a sweeper next turn or else they die. Massive damage. Cross your fingers I didn't play into a sweeper. Again, mostly enchantments. I think we might be safe. And we're about to find out. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. We'll get there. Oh my goodness, we'll definitely get there. Top decking the land to use Castle Gambrig. 5 lands, 6 green. That is mean. I hope. Oh boy, you better have another sweeper. Castle Garenbrig is the all-star. If you didn't know already. Oh! A stunner. A stunner of stunners. Again, if you're not using this, use it. If you're playing this specific dinosaur list featuring Carnage Tyrant, Tyrranax Rex, use it. Yeah. Man, that was good. And if you notice, I didn't use Back to Nature, so we still have that surprise in our pocket. I think that's going to help us out in game 3 here. Ooh, this is good. I went up to 6 concurrent viewers. Very nice. Maybe, well, it's gone downhill because most of you guys are asleep. Last night was 8 concurrent viewers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I must say. Sometimes it's not a whole lot, which is understandable. Most of you are sleeping as I record this. I have a good time either way, and it is nice to wake up to another stream on your drive to work. Maybe you listen to this, as some of you guys have mentioned that you do. Maybe your drive to work is pretty long, and maybe it's an hour or so. This fills up the time quite nicely. Oh boy, oh boy. Back to Nature. It's going to be hard to top that starting hand from the previous game. Yeah, man, that was beautiful. Nope, keeper. Nope, that basically topped it. Oh my goodness. Oh, and a Ketria Triome. One of the 2 Ketria Triomes. I don't have a turn 1 play, so that entering tapped is like picture perfect. Let's go with Huntmaster. Let's get this stuff down. Let's draw out the answers, the counter spells, the temporary lockdowns, if that's what they do. Whatever they do, we are getting something next turn. Maybe they have a Thoughtseize. I don't think that's the case, though. Probably not. It's like stacking those enchantments. Question becomes, do I want Topiary next turn? Do I want to be at 5 mana on turn 4, Gwenna for 2, and then I have 2 left over for Back to Nature for whatever. Oh, nothing. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go with Gwenna. Let's see what they do. If they leave her alive and Huntmaster, that means we get Nezuho, Primal Tide. Oh, I want to see Nezuho once tonight. You can do it. Don't get rid of Gwenna. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh folks, we've done it. Whew, okay. Man, this is the stuff of legends. Yeah, I like that. I like that indeed. Oh, beautiful. Get another land. Let's go. Nezuho, hasty. Any enchantment they play better be something to remove Nezuho. Otherwise, I am going to refill my hand with gas. That's pretty decent. Nezuho Primal Tide was reduced to 6. Gwenna untapped when she played Nezuho, so effectively Nezuho was 4. If they use removal on Nezuho, I could discard Shifting Regisaur and Back to Nature. I'm not going to do that. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's a possibility. Well, I would get to discard maybe the other card that I draw in response to the sweeper, the enchantment, whatever. Yorion is not gonna... Oh, wow. They'll get a dinky little Pegasus, but maybe it's too little too late. This is nice. I'll take it. We could go Shifting plus Regisaur Alpha next turn. Lovely stuff with Gwenna untapping, shifting effectively 1 mana. The 2 green from Gwenna, boom. Beautiful. Ooh. Ooh, that would be nice to go double Regisaur. We're not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. This is still pretty decent. Actually, no. We want Gwenna to do the 2. We want to be left with that back to nature, 100%. I like that instead. Maximum aggression. Do what we can. Would be bad next turn. That's okay. Play an enchantment. Do it. A lot of flying damage. Shifting could have only blocked one thing. A little bit wary of that, and they may not have attacked at all. They would have just built up a bigger board. Elspeth conquers death. Well, let's draw a card. Let's see what Elspeth targets if I want to discard all this stuff. Probably targeting Nizahal. Oh, Gwenna. Well, I don't really need Gwenna anymore. Don't think they can afford to attack. Now the question becomes, do I want to use Back to Nature to just take out Omen of the Sea and Elspeth Conquers Death? Yeah, got to be Back to Nature. This Back to Nature would cost 4 with Elspeth Conquers Death. Oh my goodness, another Nizahal Primal Tide. Okay, well we're going to play this. Going to still get a lot of nice aggression. Coming in hot. Have that enter tapped. Hasty, hasty, hasty. Go, 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 go. See what we can do. We're still left with 1 green for shifting, which again is quite nice. That's a decent bit of damage. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's hope it's not a sweeper. Again, at the very least, we draw a card if they cast a sweeper. If they don't and keep playing enchantments, we draw more cards. Maybe, by chance, we can make something happen. I hope. It's starting to get away from us, especially with those creatures, I must say. Nizahal, especially not having trample, is kind of rough. Would have been nice to push through a bunch of damage. Tyrranax Rex. Did I cut Tyrranax? No, I cut Ancient Imperiosaur. Tyrranax Rex or Carnage Tyrant would be pretty lovely stuff. Ugh. Not so lovely. Well, that's okay. You know, we'll still attack with some good things. Maybe draw out the Wandering Emperor, which we would draw a card, so that's pretty nice. Yeah. Go big, go home. Attack with everything. See what happens. Hope they don't have Settle the Wreckage. Maximum aggression, maximum damage. Still, a decent amount of creatures are going to connect. They will gain 3 life with that Archon of Sun's Grace. It's kind of as if they were at 9. But we're probably taking out at least one of those creatures if they don't have Wandering Emperor to take out Nizahal. Oh boy. What's it gonna be? Shark Typhoon. Okay. This is good. Maybe they didn't have a whole lot of stuff. They're cycling to dig for an answer for somebody. That Wandering Emperor. Something. It's nice that it's a 1/1, I must say. Ooh, that is good. I must say, that's pretty good. Man. They didn't have another creature. I like it. It means they don't have Wandering Emperor. It means the best thing that they could do was make a 1/1 to stop the 7 damage from happening. That's alright in my books. Down to 3. We're getting closer all the time. They must not have a whole lot. Nothing much. Oh, they could be flooded. I think they might be flooded a wee bit. Maybe. They're getting a little bit desperate. Looking for that sweeper. Oh boy. Do I get to finish them off featuring Nezahul Primal Tide? That would be pretty fabulous, I must say. Man. Ah, draw a card. Beautiful. Give it to me. Exiling Nezahul Primal Tide. We got another one coming in. Or maybe it's shifting. No, it's got to be Nezahul. That's okay. We played the other one. We'll get the job done. Can they afford to attack? To do anything is the question. They have 3 mana left at the moment. Don't think they can afford to attack. Nope. No, that's good. That's good. Something big. Something good. Oh, another Shifting Ceratops. Okay, okay. Can I do Shifting in Nezahul? We need a total of 9. Castle Garenbrig makes 6. Castle Garenbrig and 4 lands. We've got that. 6, 7, 8, 9. We got it exactly. We got it exactly. Tap for the green. Make sure that Ketria Triome is not used for Castle Garenbrig's ability. There we go. Good stuff. Auto pay, yeah. I like it. Can't be countered. Might not be able to be targeted. Oh, here goes nothing. Oh boy. Love it. Is that it? Might have been better just to do Shifting Ceratops. I guess that actually really would have just finished them off. Unless they do have some enchantment, some answer for one of the shifting. Maybe it's better to use Nezahul to lock things up. They could do something. Bring the beast. Absolutely. Bring the beast cut. I'm trying my best. I got Joe Rogan ready. If they concede. Ready and waiting. You know what's coming. Would be pretty cool if they had counter spells in their hand. I really wish I could see what they had. Always interesting. Nice to use the lands exactly, perfectly, with that cost reduction. 9 in total. Whew. Do something to Huntmaster. In response, I give the 1 shifting haste, so it's already too late by that point. Oh, they're done for. They're done for. Gotcha. Boom. Love it. Only Yorion can block, which is pretty good. Okay, okay. Backs against the wall. They have to have a sweeper. We draw a card, which is good. Okay, oh, that's not a non-creature. Okay, let's draw some stuff. Let's do something. Omen of the Sun, yeah. Oh, it's going downhill. Oh boy. What does Kaya the Inexorable do? I should really read that. Huh. Rockfall Vale, not quite going to do the trick, but no, attack. Do as much aggression as we can. Maybe see that Wandering Emperor that maybe they have now drawn. They got nothing. Trample on Shifting, maybe almost. Oh! Oh my goodness, is that it? Is that it? That is it, folks. Yeah. Oh, that is like that is a nightcap. It's basically 2 hours. I do like that I was able to do it. Well, more than an hour and a half. I'd like to push it to 3. Of course, it would be like 1 o'clock in the morning for me. But I love doing this as much as possible. It's never enough. Wow. Is Nezahul Primal Tide good enough to always use? Well, is it worth it to dip into blue? Even though Gwenna can increase the consistency and the ease of playing Nezahul. I will see. We have a lot of options. The list is getting better and better. I can splash for a lot of stuff, especially dinosaur related. I had a good time. We'll get there. We'll have a good time getting there. Hopefully you guys have some good sleep. And, oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to like and subscribe for fantastic, calm dino action. Yes. Have a good rest of your time zone, whenever it is, wherever it is. See you next time. Peace.